about it. They like, I'm not saying that these qualities aren't present in older people, but it's incredibly terrifying when you see these qualities emerge in a younger person, a 14, 15, 16-year-old who doesn't put any value on human life. And you see them in the malls, you see them out there with the dead eye. They have dead eyes, the young. Young people have dead eye. I mean, God, what have we done to them? Why are they like this? Have you ever, and I'm telling you, I'm not wrong. Go to a diner, go to a restaurant, go to a gastro pub, go anywhere. You see a large family. The one who's 14, there's something with their eyes. Something's up. We're getting the evidence. And by the way, remember we had no evidence? We're like, we don't know what it's, we just give 2-year-olds MacBook. We don't know we give MyPads. We don't know what happens. Well, here's what happens. They become the goons. When you raise children, you outsource the raising of your children to algorithms, they've become monsters. Truly. I see them, you see them, they're out. You see them, they have dead eyes. Go and speak to a teenager at a holiday party. They have dead eyes, and it's terrifying. And I know I'm gonna get all these messages. Not all of them. Well, a lot of them do. A lot of them do. A lot of them do. I think we have more than enough evidence now that whatever we're doing to them is not ideal. Across the board. It's kind of, disturbing. I don't have children myself, obviously, but I know people that do, and they're trying to do the right thing. But I also know that a lot of these kids, they're fully being raised on TikTok. They're fully being raised by algorithms. What's cool to these kids, they're nihilists. They've grown up in this environment where nothing is real. We at least saw the institutions like the Catholic Church and the government, we at least saw them fall from a pedestal, but at least there was that pedestal. And then when we started to get older, we started to see the cracks in the foundation. These kids have never had any authority figure they've ever respected. Their life is chaos, pure chaos. From the moment they're cognizant of anything, their lives are pure chaos. Chaos. This is not good, apparently. This is very, very bad way to live when you're a child. When you're there, trying to figure out how to orient yourself in the world, and everywhere you look is something that is the ruins of something. Everybody hates each other. No one agrees on what reality is. And the only thing that's cool is drugs, violence, killing people, having money, having things. It's crazy. There's no value system you could plug any of that into. It's nuts. Completely nuts. I'm hopeful that we can figure out a way to maybe the schools should be jails. To be honest, maybe we should kind of identify these kids as maybe we should kind of treat them like criminals. They're a problem. The children are a problem. They're not the future. That's not happening. That canard is not happening. The children are not the future. The children are a threat to the common good. They are a threat to society. Children. Teenagers, they are a threat to the fabric of our society. And they need to be dealt with. Dealt with. What was this? Is this a great idea that none of them work? Is it a good idea that no children work? I'm serious now. Is it a good idea that not one child in this country has a fucking job anymore? Nobody works at the movie theater. Nobody takes the tickets for the fair. Kids used to work. Now they don't work anymore. They sit around in mansions doing fentanyl and wave